Hello, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for coming back, and as always, huge massive thank you for the support. So I'm just bringing in a little sneak peek of some new adorable Scorable card packs that are coming up on the Hobby Maker today. So the first one I'm going to show you is the festive foil. So you can see you've got these beautiful sort of metallic look to them, even though it's just a cardstock. So you've got the red, you've got that beautiful sort of coppery gold, or all the different golds going through that one. You've got your sort of greens, your silver, beautiful blue, love that blue. And this one just looks like chocolate paper, doesn't it? You know, like the inside of chocolates. That beautiful gold. And then moving on to, just turn that around, this is Moonlit Winter. So this one is a matastic one. That one was a normal, a shiny, adorable Scorable. So you've got the beautiful text and the village view. And you've got those sort of tones slightly changing to those sort of more peachy tones. We've got our little church there. Got our church again, more grey tones on that one. Sort of little house scene. If you've got any little sheep or something on there, it would look really cool. Then back to those sort of grey, purpley tones. And then moving on to Moonlit. No, this is Shimmer Snowflakes. So you've got the little snowflake there. And these are ideal for most Christmas cards, I think, these one. So you've got the purple, orange, yellow, and the blue, and lastly the red. And then moving on to my favourite one, which is the Deck the Halls, which is adorable Scorable again, but you've got this sort of wooden finish with these sort of sprays on. I mean, all you need is a sentiment on that just to complete that one. And then you've got your poinsettias with your lights, so could go either way. And then you've got your frosted little bow on there, sort of swag at the top on that one. And then you've got your little decorations. We call them baubles, but I think you guys in the state call them ornaments. So, and then this one's pretty, I like that one. And then lastly, Penguin Parade. So you've got this sort of sepia tone sort of look to that one. You've got the cute penguins. You've got your sort of, are they emperor penguins, king penguins. And then your more penguins. And more penguins. And this one cute. So those are the new adorable Scorable packs that are coming up. So what I'm going to do is just pop this to the side and bring in the samples that I have made. Okay, so for the festive foils, I made this kind of gift box. So this does open up. It needs, I have put a little sticky thing on there for now, but if you were using it as a gift box, that would then come up and then you could put something inside and the whole thing opens quite wide. It does need a tag on the top, which they didn't send us the little book of sentiments, but they wanted us, if it needed a sentiment, to leave it off, so that they put it on there. So there will be a tag sentiment on the top, hopefully. But I chose two of these. This is from the festive foils, like I say, and it really looks like in there it's just all been crunched up foil, but obviously it is flat. So that was my first make that I was super pleased with. Then moving on to Moonlit Winter, I went for a really super simple 7x7 card. I've just cut it to, so this is gold foil to 2 notches under the 7, and then 6 3/4 square for the base. I've then taken the second piece and cut round that to decoupage it. I've used one of the new Trim Me pads as the sentiment for the Wintertime Wishes, and then just added a little bit of glitter just for that snow. So that's card number 2. Then there were Shimmer Snowflakes. So I did one of my little off-center gatefolds. I did sort of cut a little bit out to decoupage there. This sentiment is from the bigger book of Christmas sentiments. and then you've got the new trim me pad insert in there. And then this one is really cool. I've been watching a couple of videos online, and you sort of, if I show you it that way, you can see how it sits. But that's the front. We've got some embossing on the inside. If I turn it around, that's the back. The ones I saw online, they were decorated at the sides as well. I decided not to do it. I didn't have as much time, which is why these are a little bit simpler. Again, those new trimmy pads. And then again, a little bit of glitter on that piece there. And I've used the, let's just grab them. The die set that I used was my new favourite, which is the straight edge nesting extended hexagons. And on the inside, the embossing folder that I used is the one that came with magazine number 79, the festive words. I've used that on quite a lot of my Christmas samples so far, and obviously that folds down flat, but it would be in an 8x6 envelope. So that's that one. And then the last one, which was that was the Penguin Parade, by the way. And then this one, which is Deck the Halls. So I've just used some craft card, some white adorable Scorable with the script embossing folder, some snowflake acetate. I used those little letters, the bigger book of letters. I cut out one of the robins from I think it's Seasons Bleatings as part of the Christmas blockbuster, and just a little bit of simple matte and layering with that silver just to create those. So those are the ones to just keep an eye out for. Hopefully you might see one or two of them when they go to TV on Hobby Maker. But that is it for this video, this little sneak peek, and I shall be back shortly with another video. But until then, happy crafting. Bye.